It's easy to become a lukewarm Christian as we lose our faith and passion as life gets in the way. People often find themselves caught up in our busy lives, losing sight of their spiritual fire. But it's time to awaken the fire within and face the lukewarm Christian within us. Let's examine the reasons behind lukewarmness in faith and how it manifests in our lives. It's time to ignite the fire within us that once kept us going. The world is waiting for the fire within you to blaze brightly once again. Lukewarm Christianity is when someone is kind of sorta into their faith, but not really all in. It's like being stuck in a rut, not growing spiritually, and not making much of a difference in the world. These folks might show up at church regularly and do the usual religious stuff, but their hearts aren't really in it. Instead of putting God first, lukewarm Christians are more into chasing after worldly stuff like money, success, or their own dreams. This can make them forget what really matters and lose touch with God's plan for their lives. Plus, they might slack off on praying, reading the Bible, or hanging out with other believers, which are important for staying close to God. Without that strong connection, their faith can fizzle out over time. And they might not even care much about helping others or spreading the good news about Jesus, because they're too focused on themselves. Recognizing the signs of lukewarm Christianity helps us grow and reflect on our faith. It's important to be honest about where we stand, even if it's not always easy. Here are some common signs to watch out for. Lack of enthusiasm for God. Lukewarm Christians might not feel excited about their faith. Their worship and prayers might feel dull and routine, lacking real joy. Inconsistent spiritual habits. They might not pray or read the Bible regularly, and they might skip out on spending time with other believers. Other things might take priority over their spiritual growth. Apathy towards others. Lukewarm Christians might not care much about helping those in need. They might focus more on themselves than on making a difference in others' lives. When people don't have much enthusiasm for their faith, it slows down how much God's kingdom can grow. It's like not having enough fuel to keep a fire burning brightly. But it's not just about growth. When our faith isn't strong and passionate, we're more likely to give in to temptation and do things we know aren't right. It's like standing on shaky ground without a solid foundation to keep us steady. Without a fiery faith to stand on, we might find ourselves doing things we regret later on. That's why it's important to keep our faith strong and passionate, so we can resist temptation and stay true to what we believe. When we're firm in our faith, we not only help ourselves, but also contribute to the growth of God's kingdom by sharing His love and truth with others. To uncover lukewarm Christians today, it's important to grasp the significance of building a strong bond with God. Lukewarmness often comes from not being close to God, resulting in a faith that's not very deep or sincere. One way to strengthen this relationship is through regular, heartfelt prayer. Prayer isn't just something we do because we should. It's our direct way to talk to God. When we set aside time every day to connect with Him, we can grow closer and feel His presence with us. Adding worship to our prayer time helps us focus on God, stirring up passion in our hearts. Another key part of building a strong relationship with God is studying and thinking about His Word, the Bible. It's not just a book with stories, it's a guide that can change our lives. When we dive into the Bible, we learn more about who God is, what He wants for us, and the promises He's made. This knowledge makes us more passionate about knowing God. Living in a way that follows God's rules is crucial for building a strong relationship with Him. Obedience isn't a chore, it's a way to show our love and respect for God. When we obey God, we let His passion burn brightly inside us. We can reverse our lukewarmness by getting closer to God through prayer and worship, spending time with other believers who share our passion, helping others, and spreading the message of God's love. To rekindle our passion for God, we need to make a conscious effort every day. It's about letting go of distractions and following God with all our hearts. This journey isn't just about us. It's about making a difference in the world and showing others the love of God. So let's wake up that fire inside us and live with purpose and excitement once again. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to subscribe so you can be notified of future videos. Also, please share this video so we can spread the word together. God bless you.